Hello, my angels, and welcome back to a new day, new reading. We are just gonna get right into it and see what's around this collective. What's the energy? Okay, divine union. Growth, guidance, revelations. Something here may be to do with union, but the divine union card here, it talks about the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. That is quite beautiful, isn't it? And then we have the growth, guidance, nurturing your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. And revelation canvas, expose truth and something to do with secrets. The other word I can't say. I'm not even gonna try. But maybe like disguise truth. I think it's another word for that. To create a masterpiece of clarity. Wow. Okay. Can we have one more just for overall energy coming to this Fool's Game? Be aware the deceit of tricks and risky path can lead to downfall. Okay, so a bit on the heavier side. Initially, what I was thinking and feeling coming into this reading was that you, collective, may be feeling a bit a lack of power, so to speak. You could be feeling that you don't really feel as connected as you want to, not to your person, but more to the divine, feeling that a bit of like lost in a way, questioning a lot of things, but feeling a bit down when it comes to your energy. I wasn't getting sadness, more of an questioning. Yeah, in a way feeling left behind, but I don't think it's quite the right word to describe it, but feeling a bit out of balance with your energy. You could be feeling that there's multiple energies trying to come into your energy. You could have this feeling of, if you are just about your day, you are doing you, right? You don't have anyone in particular in your process of thought. You are just in your own lane doing you, and all of a suddenly you find yourself maybe feeling a bit negative within your process of thought coming to yourself. You could be becoming very critical about your appearance, like the vessel that you have in this lifetime, thinking that you are not pretty enough, not good enough, feeling what am I doing? Is what I am even doing the right thing? Again, a lot of questioning and a lot of feeling out of balance with yourself and reflecting upon it or thinking, where is this coming from? It's like it just hits you, right? From out of nowhere. And that could be someone interfering with your energy, right? Someone sending you a lot of negativity and you would be taking notice of it. Maybe not to that extent of thinking it's another person's energy, but I feel like you would have an awareness and it could cross your mind that, is there something there? Maybe you have been called to cleanse your energy or something, but let's see. Chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion under the divine union. Could this be something that you reflect upon? It could. It could also be, if we take it again back to you coming into that center within yourself with actually, you maybe not even be aware of it, but finding a balance between your masculine and feminine energy. But if we take it to the cards with the divine union, the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony, and you could be again reflecting upon wanting that, wanting chemistry with someone, coming into divine union with someone, right? Let's just see if it's specific. Nurturing or nurturish. So self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. That's beautiful, collective. So it could be more in that lens of you finding actually that balance within yourself, reflecting upon, again, the empathy and love and the harmony you would like to see within a connection at some given moment, point of time, right? You could be finding yourself kind of craving a chemistry, a spark, a passion, but you could also be finding that passion within you and your own self-growth. Again, like I said, if you are just doing you in your day-to-day and you're actually doing good, and out of nowhere there's just this flood of negativity, progress, or not progress, but process of thought coming to you, from the looks of it, is not your energy, right? Could be something that's linked to you, or I'm hearing maybe some old friendships that are finding themselves jealous that you have chosen to go on with your journey without them. And let's see. The growth guidance, nurturing your roots. And I'm just noticing the nurture and the nurture here. Realization. So something could have arrived, or you have realized something within this progress that you are seeing with yourself. Maybe you have dreamt something like that, epiphany, awakening, understanding something. Something could have been coming to you in your dreams that you now feel yourself have been gaining more clarity when it comes to a certain situation. I'm just taking a bit notice. I didn't the second they came out, but with the nurturing, and we have that as well with the growth guidance, nurturing your roots to fuel. And the nurturing card here literally says that, right? With the self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. And that's really beautiful. What about realizations, my angels? Withdrawn. Single, lonely, solitary. I know I butcher the English language sometimes. You will just have to bear with me. Isn't it just what to say, like maybe what is that word? I can't even, it doesn't come to mind. Anyways, I think you know what it is I'm saying. At least I'm hoping I come across clearly with the things I am telling you. But you could have had realizations when it comes to why you needed to be single, why you needed to come into your solitude, being on this hermit journey. The realizations along the way to help you grow, to help you evolve, right? That's actually really beautiful. It's beautiful. Withdrawn. exclusive, dishonest, deception, and trickery. And we have that here again with the Fool's Game. So that could also be a reason why you're coming into this realization. Again, you could have dreamt something quite significant, and you could have felt like answers were finally coming to you. Maybe around this person that you could have craved divine union with initially. But then again, I think you're finding yourself doing you in your day-to-day. Getting into the clearance within yourself and the focus about, well, the day that love will arrive at my table, what kind of love do I then want it to be, right? And knowing that whatever it is, it would be a love that wouldn't take me out of this focus I have been finding now to nurture myself, to grow within myself. I want someone that can emphasize all of those good qualities within me. And you could really be wanting peace. Like, again, this dishonesty, deception, trickery, fool's game we have here. It takes you out of your sovereignty. I'm hearing that. You do not want to deal with it. Not my monkey, not my circus. You could have said that to yourself. So again, trying to find peace and balance within. Because I'm finding myself getting a bit back to the beginning of this reading, talking about you could have had, again, process of thought coming to you, and you will be like, where is this coming from? And maybe specific people come into your mind and you will be, it's not my energy to handle. I'm gonna release it. I'm not gonna focus on it, and then going to affirm yourself instead. You could be doing that. Telling yourself, again with the mirror work, going up to the mirror and saying, I'm not like that. Those thoughts that are coming, they are not mine to deal with. I do not see myself like that. I'm a beautiful soul in a beautiful vessel, and I love myself. It's actually pretty good, collective. Pat yourself on the shoulder. What is this revelation? Revelation canvas. Expose truth, right? With the secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. It could be tied in to a lot of sorrow, grief, depression. Maybe you have been going through that in the past, and then again coming into that realization within you, this does not need my focus. Again, with not my monkey, not my circus. It isn't mine to clear out. I have done what I can within this situation. And again, coming into a lot of clarity with the realization here. Something that were dishonest, or at least you feel like it was dishonest, and it left you with a lot of loss, a lot of grief with the situation. And in a way, it could be tied into your person as well. I'm just finding myself locking eyes with that Divine Union card. It was something unexpected, shocking, unexpected turmoil, trouble. So something, but again, I feel like it was something you had dreamt. I'm getting like that image in my head of when you're sleeping and you just have a very significant dream, like it's being whispered to you. You know what I mean? Again, for this collective, a penny would drop. Getting clarity. You could have asked your angels before you went to sleep about wanting some kind of clarity, around the situation, because you were finding it very hard to figure out what really went on behind the scenes. But you would have felt a lot, right? A lot of feelings would have been coming to your table, and I wouldn't say not knowing how to navigate them. Again, I think you're coming into something quite beautiful within yourself, having that focus around you, with you wanting to grow, you wanting that self-love, you wanting that nurture, stable foundation within yourself. And again, it could be for you with this season, if you just touch a bit more up on that, but you would be finding yourself maybe have been a seed, and you will have to have the roots kind of go deeper and deeper into the soil to find that nurturing water and minerals and other stuff that you would need to grow and blossom into some kind of a flower. You know, when the seed just starting to, could be seen from the soil, right? When it's just this little toot coming up of the soil, you could be feeling a bit like that in this moment of time. But it would have been a shock to you finding something out here. Could it have caused a lot of turmoil and trouble? Yes, but within the mind, again, on top of the sorrow, with grief and loss. What's it around, my angels? Was something to do with your foundation? It could very well be tied to that person then, couldn't it? Foundation, something you wanted to establish, security. You could have been very loyal to the situation, to that person. Not being confirmed when it comes to this situation. Loyalty, trust, talks about the trusting, relatable, believing, and you could have had a lot of belief coming to this person about them as well. Focusing on growth, right? Because you really wanted to maybe have that person by your side again at some given point of time. It could be more present within your energy than what I was initially feeling. Because if we take it back to the process of thought I have coming into this reading, it was a lot about feeling a bit lost within your journey in a way. So you could be finding yourself coming more into this energy with those realizations that are now at your table, and then really going deep within that nurturing, growing within the self-love department for you, right? What's this Fool's game? Be aware of the deceit and trickery. It was a breaking point. You reached the limit, final straw, overwhelmed. And I feel like Spirit is confirming, because we have a bit about it under the revelation as well. Beginning, trying again, new direction, starting over. Again, like I said, with that, you could very well be coming into a season within yourself where you have for a time being actually been a seed underneath, buried underneath the soil, right? Your roots has been going deep within to find the sanctuary, again with the elements, the nurturing that you needed from within to be able to come up from the soil as a little green leaf of some sort, to coming into new beginnings, really being that beautiful flower, right? Can we have a bit more about that, Spirit? Depth. deep within, awareness, importance, value. Yeah. So you may be feeling a bit more off than I was about to say you need to feel. Because what's around you and what this could again blossom into, it's very beautiful. It is. There's something quite beautiful taking place here within your energy collective. And again, I feel like we have a lot about flower. I just noticing the dog here has a flower as well. But again, with that loyalty you have felt towards a certain situation, right? Finding that loyalty, trust, and belief within yourself, right? Everything happens for a reason. And be grateful and be thankful, even for the sorrow, even for all of the deceptions and fool's games and trickery that what's around you. Because look at what you're coming into within yourself, right? You would never have gotten to that place within yourself if it hadn't been for that. So instead of being sad or coming into this feeling of seeing yourself as, I was about to say stupid, I think that's a bit of a hard word, but you could be feeling a bit of, why didn't I see that? Why? It was right there, why didn't I notice it? Because you needed all of that. Otherwise you wouldn't have been able to blossom as you're about to. Your roots wouldn't have gone as deep as they needed to come into this. So be grateful for it. It was a blessing in disguise. That's very beautiful, collective. I feel excited. And I feel a little moved as well. And I feel the tears coming to my eyes. It's very beautiful. I want to move on with tarot. Yeah, I want to move on with tarot. To see this new chapter that you are coming into within yourself. Let's just see. So, what new chapter is this collective coming into within themselves? Yeah. Oh, from heartbreak to a new beginning. From heartbreak to a new beginning, collective. I'm gonna get moved. I feel it. It's coming within me. That's really beautiful. I feel I feel you're gonna be so happy and so proud of yourself. Oh, I'm just feeling such a relief within me, coming into that understanding of truly being grateful for it. Because look at where it took me. It took me so deep within myself, figuring out a lot of things that I needed to focus on. And now I'm finding myself here ready to take a leap into a new beginning. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful, better than you could have imagined. It took a lot of work and a lot of waiting. It was all worth it, and it was all for a reason, right? Everything happens as it's supposed to happen. Oh, it's so beautiful, Collective. The Fool. Nine of Cups. Getting ready to receive a wish fulfillment. Oh, you're gonna be so happy. I just feel like gonna be so excited, and like it would be an epiphany when this arrives at your table. Again, you're gonna be feeling that, wow, this all had to happen just exactly like this. I wouldn't have become this person without all of that heartbreak. With friends, with family, with love, I would never have grown in this way that I needed to come into this. I'm gonna be so grateful from all that you went through. He was to give you that miracle. It's all gonna make sense. And just look at the sun peeking behind the sky. Do you see that? Behind the clouds? That's so beautiful. You could have a dog. I'm just noticing the dog here as well in the first spread with the flower in its mouth. That could be significant. What about this wish fulfillment, my angels? Awakening, judgment, Aries. I'm just going to put it back. I don't want to do reverse today. I don't feel it in me. Don't judge me. But this wish fulfillment, it's to wake you up to something new, something, again, you were kind of blocked for. You could have been failing at a crossroad coming to this with the Two of Swords, not seeing it. Again, the way she's pictured is with a blindfold, holding her two swords, not knowing that she can put her swords down. She can take off the blindfold, and there is a new day. Again, with the Fool. But it's to take you even further into your spirituality, to get you on the path of your life's purpose. You could have dreamed it as well, I'm feeling. What it is that you're supposed to do within this lifetime. And all of the puzzle pieces are finally coming together. The Judgment. That Ace of Pentacles, as we said. You have been that little seed. And this, my angels, this takes a long time to ground. That's years of dedication, of effort, of put it in the work. And you didn't give up. You kept going even when it was really hard. And again with the flowers, you're just, you're coming into something so beautiful. My goodness. And you really have been putting yourself in that soil and just letting yourself grow and blossom, and you're ready to receive. I'm hearing that. Because you didn't sway off your path. You stayed connected. You stayed grounded. You overcome the hurdles and the obstacles. You kept having faith. Faith in this journey. Faith in the divine, in your team. But again, In the season you're coming into, it's gonna be so beautiful. It's all gonna make sense. So have gratitude for it. Have gratitude for all of that. All of those daggers in your heart. All of that pain. Ace of Pentacles. Do we need one more for that? It could be tied into love in a way, but at least like this emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups, right? Yes, it could be about stability, security, happy family, happy ever after. Of course, it could be about that. But then again, if we take it to you collective, you as an individual, something that you have been nurturing, again, with the seed, with the flower you're becoming, right? It has been a seed and you have been nurturing that, and that plant, the foundation in which you needed to remove it to gain the growth, to gain the wisdom, to gain the clarity that you needed within yourself. And really coming into this beautiful wish fulfillment. Rainbows could be significant. It could be a clear sign for you. I'm noticing a rainbow behind a tree here on the Ten of Cups. It's not that clear either. Can you see it in the corner? That's really beautiful. The Two of Swords. The strength. So it took a lot of strength to get out of this blind spot. And again, I'm hearing that it will still take you strength, right? But you understanding the strength that you embody and carry deep within, that lion, the way you carry yourself through storms, the cloudedness, the not knowings. And you would be quite tapped in, collective. Because you're listening to the signs, you're listening to your dreams, and you will finding yourself reflecting upon them, right? Just knowing that it's there to guide you, it's there to help you, it's there to make you see clear. So you can release what does not serve you. Again, with the not my monkey, not my circus, right? It's not my burden to carry. But it helps you to transform into that energy you need to embody. The strength. Yeah. So you could have had, again, a lot of mind ache, a lot of caught up in your head, over processing when it comes to a King of Wands, right? And that person could as well be linked into, not that it has to be a masculine figure, like in the vessel, it can be the energy they embody, it can be male or female, it doesn't matter, it's the energy it embodies, right? But more of the sign with the wands. Lizards could be significant as well. But Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, trapped within something. And we did have that as well, right? With the games in the background. But then again, you needing strength because you didn't see it. But I feel very significant. Again, I keep being drawn back to that picture of someone sleeping and hearing a whisper, or really gotten to see it within a dream, like you lived it within that dream. So you would be coming into so much clarity within yourself. That was the missing puzzle piece. I didn't see it for a long time. Now I do see it. I'm finding my strength to overcome it. I do not need to feel like this anymore. I was just checking if she was missing any clothes. She's not. She's fully dressed. But it would have kept you bound for quite some time. The King of Wands. Yeah. It's confirming you definitely did dream about a collective, and it could have caused you as well a lot of sleepless night with the Nine of Swords. Again, it would have been a lot of mind ache. A lot of stuck in the head over. It could have been a lack of communication from this person. But you definitely would have dreamt this. Again, it came to your table. And now you're able to see it clearly, to navigate through it. Having that understanding from within, well, it needed to happen like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tread this path in the way, shape, or form that I choose to do or did. I wouldn't have gotten into that strength within me. I wouldn't have learned all of those tools that I needed for my new beginning here. So again, it's kind of like that saying from tears of sorrow to tears of joy, right? That's really, really beautiful. And it's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense. That Ten of Cups, just a bit. That Ten of Cups. Something here that needed to end, right? Endings bring new beginnings with the Death. Death card doesn't necessarily have to be like physical endings. It can be endings within ourselves, coming to our ego. Something there you were holding on to, and it came to a very small offering. And yeah, that could be tied into the King of Wands as well. That this was not able to come in at your table, the thing you have been waiting for. You needed to understand that things need to end for new things. Again, with the Fool, from the Death to the Fool. That's kind of a full circle moment now, isn't it? From endings to new beginnings. It's really beautiful. And it really ties into the feeling I had in the beginning of this reading. I was going over, you may have noticed that I didn't post yesterday. And a lot of the things that we talk about on this channel, yes, but also within the spiritual community in general. You cannot fill up anyone else's cup if your own cup is in need of what's in it yourself in this moment of time, right? Does it make sense? And my cup yesterday was not in a state where it could share from it. I needed to take all of the energy that was in my cup and give it to myself. I don't normally share what it is that I do for a living, and I'm not gonna like get into it, but there was a death at my workplace, and it's not unusually. It happens, unfortunately, quite often. That's part of the job I'm doing. But I was reflecting upon it when I got home, that that person has left, and I was there in the final moments. And it's quite significant when you get to see a person take their last breath in this life, right? It stays with you. It impacts you, and you come into this pure gratitude within yourself for being alive, getting to wake up each and every day, having a body that's work and everything else. It's sad but beautiful, right? But the significant thing, again, coming in with this reading to tie you to why I'm saying this, then at night I got a message from my ex-partner. He and his new soon-to-be wife had a baby. So my daughter became a big sister for the first time. And again, it just kind of ties in to what I was feeling initially within the reading, because I kind of wanted to mention it, but then again, it's like, is what I'm doing and what happens in my personal life a business to anyone else, right? So I didn't. I was thinking about it, but then didn't. But I can see now why Spirit would have wanted me to say that, from the death to the fool, from an ending to a new beginning. One life was lived, it ended, and a new one is coming in like a split second, and it's starting, right? That's very full circle, beautiful moment, isn't it? Isn't it? I want to get you one of these cards. Do we get these as well? Because these kind of want to fall. So maybe that's a message here as well that you would need coming into this new chapter. Let's just see. What does this collective need? If it wants to come out, let's just see. Oh, arrow, focus. Ooh. And look at all of those arrows flowing around here. That's really beautiful. Let's just see what it's around, my angels. The arrows, the focus. Number 24 could be a significant number. You could be 24. You could be born on the 24th. Maybe in May. I'm hearing May for a reason. Like the many arrows on this card, your mind is filling in many directions and your thoughts are scattered. However, you are being urged to bring some order into your life and make plans. The only way for you to achieve your dreams is by decluttering all of those thoughts well enough to determine what they are. It's time to become like one of those arrows in the center of the card that shoot straight and to the point. You can achieve this by taking time out to decide what your goal is, planning how you can reach it, working out a schedule to stick by, and then focus. You will find that you become stronger and more grounded as you go straight to what you really want in life. Focus on positivity and you will make your mark. This is the way to go further, and this is the way to good fortune and blessings for the world around you, and ultimately for yourself. My mind is like an arrow in flight. It focused sharp so that I might hit the mark and reach my goal, to free my dreams and feed my soul. Oh, that's beautiful. And we talked a bit about it in the beginning, that you're coming into this. So try to find that. Again, I feel like you would know. It would be within you. With the clouds, the mystical, and the ruins, perception. Let's just see. The clouds. Number 38. A wonderful gateway has opened up for you, and you are experiencing mystical occurrences. Do not discount these encourages as a fragment of your imagination. What you are witnessing is very real. So use your natural and physical gifts. Psychic, I'm sorry, I was about to say undskyld. That's the Danish word for sorry. You get a bit of a mixture. You're learning a bit of Danish along the way. That's really good, isn't it? However, your psychic gifts, right? To explore the historical esoteric. Don't know how to pronounce it. Realms, right? Allow the images you will see in the sky above and the loving voice you hear to gently guide you. As you become a visionary, you will experience the electrician of connection with the supernatural. Free yourself from worry. Find peace of mind through meditation and journeying with your guides and angels. Release control as you float into already consciousness and defy laws of physics. So many people aspire to a state of nirvana. You are on your way there. That's beautiful, my angel. A mystical kingdom excites in my mind. I seek the signs in the clouds, and there I shall find a touch, a whisper, the call of my name. As the cloud lift me higher, and there I shall reign. That's really nice. Oh, I'm getting so excited again. It's an exciting new chapter. Ruins. Ruins. There it is, number 92. It's important to see a little differently right now. Imagine yourself in the place of those who appear to be confronting you, your words or your actions. Perhaps rather than taking this as a sign of their displeasure or dislike of what you are doing, see their words as an opportunity to improve the situation by being more open-minded. Perhaps their actions will actually provide you with an even stronger and more robust idea about how to proceed. I'm sorry. The ruins are a reminder that in one single toss, you can choose a very different outcome. Those that seem to be your enemies can often deliver the most useful lessons in life. And that is true. Again, be so grateful from all of it. Even though it was hard, even though it hurt, even though it left you confused, shattered, maybe on the brink of a depression at one given point of time, you wouldn't have gotten where you are, and you wouldn't have been coming into this new chapter that you are about to step into if it wasn't for all of that. Find that gratitude and that center within yourself of being so grateful for every step. It was to guide you to this new beginning. So release all of the mind ache. It isn't your burden to carry. Set the goal, a clear goal. You have a vision. Stick to it. How I perceived causes me to fall, and to the writings. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start from the top. How I perceived caused me to fall, and so the writings on the wall. Listen, in all I shall embrace, and see the good in all I face. See the good in all you face. Maybe go out into nature. Maybe go hug a beautiful tree. To ground yourself. To find that center and stability from within. It really helps. And it's really nice if you're feeling overwhelmed to get yourself out into nature and hug a tree, or hug several trees, the ones that calls to you, right? But a message from the divine for this collective when it comes to this. Okay. Instead of pushing yourself too hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. If your mind is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Become abundant in all forms into your life. Beautiful. If you are noticing change within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Amen. This new chapter, my angels. Do we get one more just for that part? New chapter. That new chapter. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with ultimate potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Clock it. Right? Clock it. That was so beautiful, my angel. What an exciting new chapter you're coming into. A lot of love, my angel, a lot of love. From endings to new beginnings, from tears of sorrow to tears of joy. That is chef kiss. That's so nice. Thank you, my angel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tapping in and tuning in and listening. And I will be seeing you another day, another time, in another reading. Bye, my angels. Bye.